Hello, World of Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger, and I've got two amazing T67 games for you. Both of these are Raseiniai 7-kill comeback 5 versus 1. T67 has just been made a collector tank. You can see it here in the garage. They've stripped all of the consumables and provisions from it. But what I wanted to point out with this particular American tank is the frontal armor on this is 21 millimeters. This tank has no armor whatsoever. Its only upside is its speed, and it's got a great gun. So let's sit back and watch these two amazing games. Alright guys, here is game one. Angel of Death in the T67 here on Himmelsdorf. And you'll notice on the start here, it's a little rocky. You got tanks going every which way. Nothing consistent. You've got one guy all the way at rails already. He's running away. You've got some guys now flanking back. And yeah, just a completely disorganized start to this game. One of the things you'll notice about this T67 is 40-50 kilometers per hour. It really does move for a TD. And you know, the other thing I like about this tank is that it's obviously a fully turreted TD. So obviously you're not limited there. So we've got the Churchill. Obviously he got left behind because he's too slow. And that M4 is hungry to get himself in that Churchill, isn't he? But Angel of Death here is doing a much better job of staying in cover and not taking damage. So he finishes off there, that first kill. Checks around, nobody's behind him. You can see no reds are spotted, but he knows that there's a couple over here at the rails. And so he's going to get himself towards the back of the rails here. And put this TD to work. This was kind of interesting. He spends a lot of time trying to get this to work, to be able to shoot through there, but yeah, that's not gonna work. So anyway, he backs up, gets a shot on the T14, and goes to get a second one, but it doesn't quite connect. PZ4D is down there, so he's like, I'll give it another shot. Nope, not going to fit in there. Meanwhile, you've got a fight going on down near spawn. Unlucky track shot there on the SU-85. One of the things throughout this game that surprises me is the number of times he shoots without zooming in. You know, I'm not a fan of that. I think you lose accuracy, like that shot there. Probably could have put that Anko away on the first shot instead of having to now zoom in and put him away on the second shot. But anyway, it's going to set this up for a great ending. He lets the Chihi go by and tries to shoot the Leopard, but one of the things I found if I'm shooting right at the same time as somebody else, I find that it doesn't connect that often. Don't even get a message that, you know, it hit and didn't do any damage. But anyway, there's another shot without zooming in. Takes a few shots from the Leo. This must be the auto aim on PC here. See the slow turret though, that's the downside to this tank, and it's now 5-on-1, and he decides, rightly so, to get out of dodge. Finishes off the Chihi and just keeps on motoring, doesn't slow down. He's got 3 tanks behind him, and putting this tank speed to its best use here. And I always say this, you know, if you're 3-on-1, 4-on-1, in this case, a 5-on-1. Get distance. Get distance between everyone, and then let their overly aggressive nature be their downfall, so to speak. And so he's now brought it back to 3-on-1, but they've got still a lot more hit points than he does. One of them is going to sit in cap instead of all moving together, which is certainly fine by Angel of Death here. T14's right there. SU's right there. Doesn't get a shot in. Shoots and misses, so he can just pull forward, take a shot nicely here. And T14's closing in behind him, so he's got to do something here. And he pulls out once, twice, third time. There goes the shot. Finishes off the SU without even getting close to being shot. But T14 is going to get around behind him and get one in there. But they trade shots. He can't take any more shots now, so he's got to be really careful. T14 actually shoots there, misses, and he is able to finish him off. It is now a 1-on-1. 6 kills, yes, but only 53 hit points left. And again, back with the non-zooming in here, takes that first shot and gets it to go. And he's rocking back and forth, trying to get the guy to shoot the back. And of course he shoots and misses. There's another miss. Can zoom in. Nope, he doesn't need to. How about for the kill shot? Gonna zoom in? Yeah, he's gonna zoom in. Make sure this one goes. 7 kill. That was a great comeback. Good use of the tank's speed and mobility. 2k damage there. 20 shots landed. Great game there, Angel of Death. Alright guys, so here is the second game I've got on Falls Creek, or if so many of you know it as Fails Creek, because this map has seen a lot of changes over the years. But anyway, in my lightly armored TD, I'm going to go up to the mound there on the left and hope this KV1 and B1 push forward and get me some spots. One of the things I do want to point out is that loadout there. I'm currently carrying 23 rounds of AP and 13 rounds of APCR, and I'm going to need every single one of those. So, looks to me like only B1 is pushing forward. KV1, he looks a little lost, not sure what he is doing at the moment. Rest of the team has pushed towards the middle of the map. And I'm really hoping to get some spots here. Maybe some super aggressive tanks. KV1 and Anko are finally spotted. And I've got a shot coming up on the Anko, and it doesn't penetrate. And that shot, yeah, that shot is, I'm going to wish that shot landed in a little while. But anyway, going to go ahead and move up a little bit closer to the second set of mounds here. It offers a little bit more protection. And I've got this KV1. He's angled up quite nicely, and so I'm not able to pen him. Thinking about whether or not I should use APCR. He was turning right there as I shot. Using this M4 in front of me, who's got lower health, as a meat shield. Obviously, KV2 is going to be aiming for him, so he can finish him off first. Bounce that last shot. So I'm going to switch over to APCR just to make sure I get the kill. 16 rounds of AP left, 12 rounds of APCR. Now I see that they are pushing heavy through that opening there, and so I'm going to want to get some distance when I see the DW up here. And obviously not the fastest player in the world, as I'm able to get all of these shots off without taking any damage. Finish him off for the second kill. 12 rounds of AP, 12 rounds of APCR left. SU-85 up towards cap, going through that tin building, and it doesn't penetrate. How about another one? No damage there either. Getting really unlucky. How about the back? Nope, not gonna do it. Finally get a track shot with some damage. And he's got behind the building. It is now 5-on-2, 5-on-1. KV1's over here. And I noticed that Kehoe is low health, and he's coming towards me. So I'm going to sit up here in the bush, finish him off to get it to 4-on-1, but I've been spotted. So, as I preach all the time, guys, you got to create that distance, and you've got to isolate tanks when you're in a situation like this. So they think I'm up over on the other side of the bridge. So I'm going to use this nice speed. Come on around back to where they used to be. Look at that shot on the run. It's not even close. Missed him by at least 20 meters. But the nice thing is he comes up over the ridge line and we get his engine, and he does not repair it, so he cannot turn. So we get our 4th kill there. Very fortunate. Now, this is one of the things what I'm doing here is, and I'm going to speed it up just because this is a lot of driving. I'm kind of making a decoy here, making them think that I'm going to keep going around the map. When I'm dropped off of being spotted, I circle back around the other way. So at this point in time, they're like, oh crap, he's on the other side of the map. We better start getting towards cap and thinking about just capping this out. And we just keep on motoring around to these nice bushes here, where we see the SU and finally get some shots to go down to 2 rounds of AP. 1 round of AP left. Was really hoping that that shot would find him and take out the SU. KV1 has no idea where we are, and we only have APCR. Second shot into KV1 kills the engine. 3rd shot. He still has no idea where we are. He is looking frantically. 4th shot tracks him. 5th shot. 6th shot coming up. Yeah, we get rid of the KV before we get spotted by this almost full health Anko. And like I said, that one shot really would have helped me out a lot on that Anko. So again, trying to do a little misdirection here. And we come back over to the other side. And again, get on this ridge. And that SU is telling me where he is by sitting in cap. So there is kill number 6, and now the Anko is on me. I've only got APCR, so I'm not doing near as much damage. And basically we're going to get into a situation where we trade shots. Trying to make it a little bit more difficult for him to hit a moving target. But you can see he's doing more damage than me. And now I'm a 1-shot. Got him down to a 1-shot. So whoever makes the next shot wins. Oh, yeah, you shot the ground. And I pull off a 7-kill game with 3,600 damage. Probably my most favorite and famous game all time. Just love that game. Yeah, not much help from the team. You can see our Matilda did 300 damage, and that was about it. So anyway, guys, have fun out there. Send me your replays on Discord or through email. And as always, get educated. Not fingered. Littlefinger out.